Sidity and I'm kicking it with my girl Breeze.
Don't call my phone, trying to stress me out. You look so bad, I done figured you out.
Welcome to Kickin' It with Breeze, where we keep it real, bringing you the vibes and feels. Today we have Destiny, aka Sidity Des. How you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm very good.
All right, tell us who you are, where you from.
My name is Destiny, Destiny. But right now, this year, I'm Sidity Des. Maybe next year I'll be something different. I don't know.
Where you from?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan. West Side, 7 Mile.
All right. What do people know you as? Like, what do you do?
Actually, people know me as a lot because I do a lot. I do hair. I sell hair. I help people write papers. Anything. I can do anything. So people know me as everything. I make YouTube videos. I do everything.
All right. Describe growing up in Detroit in 3 words.
Fun. Hard. And a last one would be, I know it's fun and it's hard. I don't know the last one because it's a lot. It's like a sentence. I can't put it in words.
You got to pick one word out that sentence.
Fun, hard, and different. It's very different.
What do you mean by different?
Detroit is like no other place I visited so far in my whole life. Like, we have the best food, the best, I won't even say the best people because people rude as fuck. But we have like, our culture is different. Like, moving down south, I had to change my whole like attitude about things because like that could get me beat up down here how I acted at home.
And when you say hard, what do you mean by hard?
A lot of my friends and myself, like, we had a lot of struggles growing up in Detroit. It's so easy to get sucked into Detroit. Like, that's why I tell people, if you want to move out of Detroit, you have to move like soon as you graduate high school because it's easier to move. It's hard to move out of Detroit after that first year after high school. Like, it's really, really hard.
I agree.
To get out. It's hard to get out.
Because a lot of people that didn't go off to college, when you be like, you know, you should move here, you should move there, they be looking at you like you crazy.
It's easy to move anywhere you are, even if you're not in Detroit. It's very easy to move after you graduate college. I mean, after you graduate high school, because when you go to college, you have somewhere to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't just move and just up and go, because then you're going to be lost. But if you go to college, even if you only go to college, it's just so you can move. You know what I'm saying? It's just easier like that.
All right. What was your upbringing like?
I had many different stages in my life. Like, when I was little, I stayed with my mom. Then I got taken by the state. So then I stayed with my granddad for 7 years. So those 7 years was different from my first 7 years. And then after that, I went back with my mom when I was like 14. So from 7 to 14, I mean from 14 to now, I had a different life than I had from 7 to 14. You get what I'm saying? So I had many different stages in life. So which stage, like, do you know?
What was your toughest stage?
Staying with my granddad was my toughest. Oh, okay. Maybe from the time I was born to staying with my granddad was the hardest. But from 14 to now taught me the most.
What do you mean by taught you the most? Like, you think the older you got, the more stuff you went through? Or you just think...
No. I went through the most stuff when I was younger. So from 7 to 14, I went through a lot of stuff. But the stuff that I went through from 7 to 14 geared me from 14 to now. Like, everything that I had to go through really geared me to who I am now. All of the stuff that I learned put the hustle, like, in my body to do what I had to do. Like, everything I do it myself. So those struggles led me to who I am today.
All right. Now, piggybacking off of your upbringing, if it's not too much, do you want to tell us why you were taken away from your mother?
I was taken away from my mom because, okay, fun fact, I'm the oldest of 6 kids. So, but at the time it was only 3 of us. It was me, my brother, and it was me and my 2 little brothers. So at the time, I just feel like my mom was young, and I think she was 23 with 3 kids. So she was really, really young, and she just wanted to go out a lot and stuff like that. So I just don't think like we were meant to be with her at that time. I feel like in order for me to grow and go through what I had to go through to be who I am today, we had to get taken away. But she just kept leaving us at home by herself, and I called the police on her.
Do you regret that?
I regret it because I feel like I hurt her, and it's like hard for like us to have a good relationship because of that sometimes. But I don't regret it. I don't regret calling, but I just want her to know that I hope I didn't hurt her feelings by doing that. But I do feel like that was the best thing for us, because if I didn't,
but you were so young though, you know.
Yeah, but if I didn't go through that, like being taken away from my mom, I wouldn't know how to feel for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had to be my mom, and I had to be my brother's mom, so that helped me like feel for myself.
But they always gonna appreciate you for that,
right?
stuff,
And I feel like my mom should appreciate me for that because I helped her get a break to grow. You know what I'm saying? So looking back at it, I still would have called, but I wish things were different. Like I wish we could see her through that time. Like we didn't get to like see her. Like we stayed away from her.
That's probably what hurts.
Yeah, that's what hurts. Not being able to be around her for like a long time. But we have a better relationship today. I need tissue.
I bring you tissue.
Thank you.
If you could change anything about your past, would you? If so, what would it be?
I wouldn't change anything, but I just wish my dad would never die. Like, that's why I'm appreciative for my friends' dads. I love them so. But then again, if I had a dad, I wouldn't be who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I would change anything.
Okay. Switching gears a little bit. Now, I know a lot of people want to know this. Okay. But they're scared to ask you. Okay. Did you plan your pregnancy?
Did I plan my pregnancy?
Yes.
Hell no! Hell no! What? I was the main friend who was like, if I get pregnant, I'm getting abortion, period. Y'all can't tell me nothing, period. I even went to the abortion clinic, paid half my money. I wasn't planning.
So what was your initial reaction? Like, you were just like, oh, shit.
I honestly don't even know why I took a pregnancy test. I don't know why I took a pregnancy test. Like, why did I take? Because I kept peeing. Like, honestly. And my initial reaction, I just showed my baby daddy the thing, and he was so happy. And I was like, boy, I'm getting an abortion, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't having it. Like, he cried for his daughter.
So where did you take your first pregnancy test, and what was the result?
I took my first pregnancy test at the laundromat by my college, and I peed all over the floor of mistake, and it was negative. Then, like, 2 weeks later, I took a pregnancy test at home on the toilet, and it was positive.
So you took another one because you kept peeing, and you were just like, this can't be right.
Yes.
So what advice would you give a young college mother that's expecting? Like, that's probably only like 6 to 8 weeks. She just found out. She don't know what to do. Like, would you recommend she keep her baby, or do you think that she should
get abortion?
Get abortion.
It depends on your. Honestly, I'm going to tell you. It depends on your circumstances. One, if that person, like your baby daddy, has a good family and they're willing to help, like my baby daddy's family, then you should, because otherwise it's hard. Like, all of your friends are going to say they're going to help. Like, no offense, but all of your friends are going to say they're going to help. But at the end of the day, we're all young and we all have lives. So as much as they want to help, you can't depend on your friends. You have to have a backbone, as in family, who's going to take care of that child for you while you're in school, because you're not going to be able to do it yourself. So based upon that, I feel like that's how you should make your decision.
Because you got to think, like, yeah, your friends going to help, but if it's a party that weekend... If
it's a party and all of your friends want to go, who going to watch your kid while you at work?
Right. So
nobody's not going to not go to the party. I'm telling you that now.
Yeah, so to all the young, expecting mothers out here...
Take a look at the background of your backbone. If you have a backbone, I feel like you should keep your child. If you don't, then that's up to you.
I think that was good advice, though.
Yeah.
Because some people be like, get an abortion, or you should keep it, but they don't go into detail on why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to tell somebody to keep it, but their situation not like yours.
Mine, yeah, because my baby's father and family, like, they keep my daughter. She don't even live here where I'm at for school. But that's what his mom said in the beginning, that she would keep her until I graduated.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done, and did you get caught?
I Are we talking legal or illegal?
Go wherever you want to go.
Oh, shit. I've done a lot of illegal things in my days, but the craziest thing, like, I don't like liars. And if I'm in a relationship and somebody lies to me, or if I think I'm in a relationship with you, we're in a relationship, period.
So it don't even matter if they confirmed the relationship.
No.
That's unhealthy.
I don't give a fuck. If I think we're in a relationship, we're in a relationship. That's period. If I say you're my boyfriend, and that's period. So the craziest thing I've done when I was in a relationship, even if I didn't tell him we was in a relationship, I busted out some windows, put some syrup on the car with the help of Bria.
Who said that?
Oh, you wasn't there, was you?
Who said that?
Okay, anyway. So yeah, I busted some windows out, put some syrup, flour, everything on the car. Like, I fucked this car up and keyed it. That's not even the craziest thing I did. It gets crazier, but...
Did you get caught?
No. Oh, yes. Actually, I left campus for 3 days because he was on to me. He tried to have some people jump.
What you mean he was on to you?
Like, he kept looking at me weird. I just kept running. I knew he knew. I just knew he knew.
Why you just expect that he thought that was you? Like, you could have just been acting normal. You probably told on yourself.
No, I didn't. He knew. I know he knew.
Girl, you was...
Because I tried to call him and have a regular convo, but that wasn't happening.
It was too awkward?
It was too awkward, yeah.
All right. What were you doing before you got into the hair business?
I had a clothing line. Like, all of my life, I loved clothes. Like, I never had money, but I always had clothes because I always shopped at the thrift store. Throughout high school, that's the only place I shopped. I put girls on to shop at the thrift store in high school because they used to love how I dressed, and they would ask, like, where you get your jacket? Where you get this? Where you get that? The thrift store.
The thrift store be having the good stuff if you look good enough.
Yeah, the thrift store be having good stuff, and I never really had money, so I had to shop at, like, Plato's Closet, thrift store, stuff like that. So, I was selling clothes. I've been selling clothes since high school, but I got out of clothes because bigger companies was just taking, like, little businesses out, like Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo. They really started taking little companies out, so I got out of that. But I still love clothes. When I have enough money, I'll start making custom clothes.
Okay. What would it consist of?
Custom clothes? Mm-hmm. I'm a boy at heart, so I love dressing boyish. So if I ever had a clothing line to come out, it would be, like, tight at the top, like cute, tight crop tops with big baggy pants. That's my style.
Like a Tiana Taylor vibe.
Tiana Taylor vibe, yeah, for sure. Because I don't know how to be sexy. I don't know how to dress sexy. I never dress sexy. I don't wear dresses. I don't wear heels. Like, stuff like that. I don't have no titties, so I don't wear, like, stuff with my boobs out. I just want to give something to the girls who don't know how to be sexy, but make it swaggy.
Yeah. So, going back to, like, a question or two ago, you said legal or illegal. So, I know you can't say what you were doing illegally, but if you could sum it up, like you in court and you're trying to get off, how would you explain it? Like,
I had to. Like, how do you expect me to eat? Like, I had to. I'm not one to work for nobody. I always want to work for myself. I won't say I would do anything for some money, but anything that's not degrading, I would do it for some money. So when it was hot, and I was on it. I was making a lot of money. I was hitting the road, driving all the way to Detroit, getting the money, coming all the way back down here so I could pay my bills. If my bills paid, I don't depend on nobody. I gotta go get it. I'ma do it. Period. But I had to get off of that because it was blocking my blessings. So I just told God, like, I'm going to do a business. I'm going to do this the right way. I never did nothing illegal with my business. Like, my business is legit.
Yeah, you don't want to jinx your business.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx my business. So everything I do with my business is legal. I told God, like, let's just do the business thing. Because after I had a daughter, it got hard to do what I was doing. Like, it really got hard. Like, sometimes when I would be doing what I'm doing, like, damn, if I go to jail, the minimum is 3 years. That's automatic 3 years.
And your daughter needs you.
Right. And I didn't want to be out of her life because I know how I feel and not having my mom in my life. So, I just stopped.
If you could build your dream man, what would he consist of?
He would be tall, dark, and a man with status. Like, I love a man with some type of status. Like, you don't even have to be like a rapper, actor, or anything. But if you own a business, if you're known for something good, shit, if you're a drug dealer, you got a little status on you the biggest scammer. Like, I love a man with some status. Like, I do not like men who want to work for somebody else.
So you don't like no-name lames, basically.
I would fuck with a lame if he had a business. Because I have a business. Like, I can't fuck with nobody who don't. If I have a business you need to have 2 businesses. If I have 2 businesses, you need to have 4 businesses. Like, why would I talk to you if I have more to offer? I'm that type of woman.
Okay, so basically come correct if you gonna step.
Come correct. That's why I haven't dated in a year.
So is money important to you?
No. A mindset is important to me. Like, if you have a business but your shit failing but you ain't giving up, you keep coming back with something else. Like me, I've had 4 or 5 businesses fail, but I come back every year with something different, something new. I'm gonna keep, if this hair shit fail, I'm coming back with something else until something work. Like, I would never give up. So if you're broke but you keep striving for something, then I'm with you on that.
Okay. So what's your number 1 turn off in a man? Physical and like emotional, like beyond.
Physically, if his teeth is messed up, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Not even if he got braces, like if he trying to get them right?
Yeah, if he got braces, yeah.
Okay.
But if the braces cricket, come back to me when they get a little bit right.
Come back when you got 6 weeks left.
Yeah, come back when you got 6 weeks left, but that's physical. I like ugly niggas, so that I don't really look at physical. If you ugly with some nice ass teeth, you're my boyfriend. So, yeah. But mentally, like, other than physical, mentally, if you want to work for somebody else, you're not for me. That's the biggest turn off. Men who work. And it's nothing wrong with men who work. It's nothing wrong with men who work, but they don't work for me. Like, it's not going to happen with me.
It's just a no-go for you.
Men who work. No.
Okay. What if he got businesses with his teeth fucked up?
Why do you work? Get your teeth together.
Some people like their teeth crooked.
They're not for me.
All right, that's fair. So what's next for you? Like, what can we expect from you?
Next for me, right now I'm just selling hair and everything and doing hair. But next, I want to help at least 1,000 young women, or old women, but young women open their businesses. Like, this is not it for me. I like selling hair, but I don't want to sell hair. I want to help people to start their businesses. Like, I love talking to people. I love being around people. I love helping people elevate to the next level. So that's what I feel like my calling is. But in order for me to help people start their businesses, I have to have a business. I have to fail at business. I have to succeed at business. I have to pick my business up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you got to be credible, like.
Yeah. So when I go through my failures, I don't complain about it. I cry about it, but I don't complain about it. I figure something out. Like, one time, all of my money got on hold, which is still on hold right now. I literally made $800 in one day to pay my rent. And that's a story I can tell when I helping somebody with their business. I don't want girls to feel like they should give up. If this not working, try selling something else. If that's not working, try selling something else. Then if that don't work, go back to the first thing you were selling, but do it differently. Like, that's how I am.
Okay. Any businesses or anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to my mom for making me and getting me this far, because even if you did something wrong, I turned that into a right, and it helped my life. Shout out to my daughter Sahara for keeping me going. Like, she keeps me going. Every day I look at videos of her. I can't go to sleep without looking at videos of her. Like, I miss her so much, and everything I'm doing is for her. And shout out to Bria for allowing me to do this interview with her, because I know I got very nervous about my interview, but I really wanted my interview. Because I feel like this is something people should see. Like, a different side of me.
Alright, where can they follow you at?
You can follow me on my personal Instagram at Sidity Des, SIDITYDES. If you want to follow my business page, that's SIDITYCITY, Sidity City. It's your girl Sidity Des, and I am kicking it. I'm kicking it with Breeze.
I'm on my road, 100 on the way. Can't let me go, but baby I can't.